Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a haul, and it's a little bit of a mixed bag of a haul. I have some items that I have picked up from Sephora. I also have some items that I received for my birthday that I want to chat about because I'm going to be using them / asking for some feedback. And then I have some items that were decluttered to me and that sort of thing. So I have a lot of new items that have come into my collection. So I wanted to share that little haul with you guys. I thought it would be really fun. I'm going to do swatches, whatnot, talk about why I picked the items up and etc. So yeah, if you want to see some new makeup to my collection, be sure to stay tuned. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Megan. Be sure to subscribe before you leave. I would love to have you. And of course, you guys, as you always know, if you enjoy this video, if you enjoy me, if you love makeup at any time, just hit the thumbs up button. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so first I'm going to start with some things that I picked up as like, I'm going to start with all the, okay, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with these Sephora stuff first, and then I'm going to go to the items that were like gifted to me / decluttered to me for my birthday. And then another item that was picked up, like not from Sephora, but you know, anyways. So the first item that I picked up was, if you haven't seen my birthday haul try on, I will link that below for you all. But the one size bronzer that I got really just was not working out for me. So I returned it and I picked up a different one. The one that I picked up is the Dior Forever bronzer in the shade 05 Warm Bronze. And I've used it one time, but I'm trying to catch that beautiful imprint for you guys. I am really excited to dip into this. This is one that I wanted to put in my makeup basket, but I literally have like 50 bronzers in my makeup basket right now. It's ridiculous. So I picked this up. I'm really excited about it. The packaging is really pretty. It does give that like luxurious feel. There is a little bit of a scent to it, but it's not, and if you know me, you know I'm like weird about scent. But it's not super strong. And when I applied it, I didn't find it to be lasting. So it didn't really bother me. I haven't been trying it consistently enough to know if it's going to break me out or not. So I will keep you posted on that. But I am super excited about this product. It looks so beautiful. But yeah, so was really excited about that. The next things that I picked up as like replacements per se, I emptied 2 lip products last month, which means that I could technically pick up 2 replacements if I wanted to. I shouldn't have. I wasn't planning on it, but then I did. One of those things. So the first item I picked up is from Dior as well. This is their Rouge Nude Look Satin Lippy, and in the shade 100. It is really beautiful. I did wear this the other day for the first time because the shade is a little bit more, it pulls a little more pinky on me than I was originally anticipating. But I think that it'll still pair really nice with like a darker lip liner, kind of like I have on today. So I'm going to be trying this out. Upon first impressions, the packaging is definitely like cheap, especially for the price that they're charging for it. It just feels like light, cheap plastic. Like there's no weight to it or anything. So unless this lipstick changes my life, I wouldn't recommend it, just because I don't really feel like you're getting the bang for your buck, but just first impressions. I also picked up from Dior one of their, this is one of the glosses, the Stellar glosses in the shade 629. This is so insanely beautiful, you guys. We went out and I wore it, and like this is what the doe foot looks like, which it looks kind of like gross and whatever. But we went out and I wore this all night, and oh my god, it is so, like, the camera doesn't even, it is so beautiful and sparkly and long lasting. I'm obsessed. I have 3 more in my cart right now, which I'm not gonna get right now. I do have like 2 lippies that are close to empty, but feeling maybe I should empty a 3rd one before I bring another one in. But yeah, I am already so obsessed with this. I'm really happy that I decided to pick it up. The next product that I got from Sephora is the Say. This is their Star Glow, their glowy super gel. And I have never even like been interested in this really at all. But my friend Becca, she has a channel, I'll link her below as well. She has done nothing but fucking rave about this for like the past 2 weeks. And I had emptied my Phytosurgence highlighter, if you will. And I hadn't planned on picking anything else up just because I'm, you know, focusing on another one, whatever. But she was just raving about it. So I was like, you know what? I have it available in my bank to pick up a replacement. So I'm going to try it out. And I have not tried it yet. It is currently in my makeup stash as I'm filming this. So I will be trying it out this week. I know it has like super mixed feedback. So we'll see how I like it. But it looks gorgeous swatched out on the hand. So I am really pumped to try this out. I'm like that person that's like so excited about new makeup, but also overwhelmed by new makeup. It's ridiculous. The next item that I picked up from Sephora is the Makeup by Mario sculpting stick in the shade Light. You guys, this has literally been in my Sephora loves list since last July, like over a year. And every time I look for it in store, it's always out of stock. Every time I look for it online, it's always out of stock. Like, it's crazy. And I almost had given up on it, like that close. And then I went into store, a different store I hadn't been into. If you don't know, I don't live anywhere near a Sephora and Ulta. So when we were traveling, I always tried to stop so I can swatch some stuff. And they had it. So bet your ass I swatched it and it looked nice. And so she came home with me. I was literally like, oh my gosh, we finally have it. I'm picking it up. Lord knows I don't need another cream bronzer. I know. You just wait. I know. But like, it's been out of stock for so long that I was like, you know what? I'm picking it up. So I used a purchase from my Pan Over Purchase project and I picked this up. So I'm very excited. And I will say there is like tons of product in here, 1. But 2, I'm not really like sold on the packaging. Feels a little cheap to me, but whatever, you know. I'm really excited about the product. I think that it swatched out beautifully and I can't wait to like dig into it. The next purchase that I used, this was so impulsive, you guys, and it's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. So can you guess the eyeshadow palette? So I have never been to a Sephora with a larger Natasha Denona display. Usually they'll have like one Natasha Denona palette. It's usually the bronze palette. And then they'll have, you know, whatever the latest mini is. And that's literally it. This Sephora had all the minis. And then they had the bronze palette, the pastel palette, the glam palette, both of the new face palettes. Like they had so many other items. Like it was the biggest Natasha Denona display that I've ever seen in a Sephora. And I was really excited about it because it gave me a chance to try out and swatch a lot of the different formulations. And I kid you not, I almost bought the pastel palette. The shimmers were so pretty. And I'm not like super proud of this purchase because Natasha Denona is on my pause list. And this was a little bit impulsive because I still don't really feel totally comfortable purchasing from the brand. So I do feel a little about it. But it is what it is now. And this palette in particular has never even been on my radar. I've never been interested in it at all, which is why it felt like super impulsive. but I picked up the Glam palette because when I swatched this in store, blew my socks off, you guys. The shimmers were so sparkly. And like, I know I said I'm wearing it today and you probably are like, oh, it doesn't look that like sparkly, but no. In person, under warmer lighting, so sparkly, so gorgeous. This is my second look that I've done with it and I'm already just obsessed with it, you guys. So I did snag this, which I was really, you know, excited about, and there will be, I think probably next week, a 3 looks 1 palette going up with this. I'm working on that right now, but like I said, something I never even was interested in. And then I swatched it and I was like, you're coming home with me. You know that TikTok? But like literally it's so good. So I'm really excited to have this in my collection. I used a purchase to pick it up. I think I only have 1 purchase left in my project. I'm not sure. But yes, really been loving this. The other item that I picked up, I went with my cousin and she was picking up some things too. And I was telling her, you know, like what I wanted to try, what I have tried, like that kind of, it was fun. And she was going to be picking this up. And so she decided, I was like, oh, that's been on my wish list forever too. But I don't have enough purchases, you know, to get it. And she was like, oh, she's like, you know what? This is fun. Like, I'll just buy you one. And I was like, okay, girl, okay. And you guys, I'm pretty sure that these are now the full sizes of the Milk Makeup bronzers. I need to get on and look. I'll post it up here. But it looks like the size of the mini, but I'm pretty sure that these are like the new full sizes because this was $21. This tiny little thing. So how much product is in it? 0.19 ounces, 5.7 grams. I'll have to compare it with some of my others because maybe there is a lot of product in it and it's a lot of, it would be really good for traveling. But I need to look and compare. So I'm just going to swatch this down here. And it does look to be a lot warmer of a formulation, but it looks beautiful. I'm really excited about it. It's not in my basket because I have quite a few new ones to try out, but I think it looks really pretty and I'm really excited to try it. I also, honestly, I'm a minis person. Like if I could get everything in minis, I would. Like I wanted to get this in a mini, but it was sold out. This was actually the last one of even the big ones. Like it was slim pickings. But I just love minis because there's more, it's more realistic that I'm going to finish it. So, but I'm so pumped about that. I think it looks beautiful. The next thing I picked up is from Ulta, and I was able to use my like birthday, $10 off, and then I used some of my like cash that I built up. It was because this product is 14 bucks. So that's what I used to grab this. And I snagged the NYX Wonder Stick and I got the shade light medium. I've been so curious about this. It looks so good. So I'm gonna swatch over here, I guess, because I'm running out of room. But I have not, well, no, I have used the bronzer side once and it blended out really nicely. Didn't have any issues with it. I do obviously want to use it more and formulate my thoughts before I share it with you guys. But first impressions were really nice. The shade does pull a little bit more on the cool side, but I feel like I can get away with it and it doesn't look too cool or too gray or anything on me. I am going to keep testing it, but so far the formula is really nice. I kind of felt like for NYX, it was on a little bit more of the higher price point side, but honestly, I feel like everything is anymore. Even like Physicians Formula Bronzer at my local drugstore, they're like $19. And I'm like, $19 isn't a drugstore price, bro. Like, so everything is just getting crazy. But yeah, so this is one of the products that you're probably going to be seeing me rotate in and chit chat about a little bit. The next product I picked up from the BoxyCharm drop shop, and I did use a purchase to snag this, and I picked this up during last quarter, so you've already seen it on my Project Pan update and whatnot, but I just wanted to show it here as well. But I got the Lunar Beauty Nude Prism palette because this was available in the Boxy drop shop for literally $14. It is so beautiful. I've swatched out all the shimmers. I have not used it yet because I've had quite a few new eyeshadow palettes come into my collection, which is why like I'm not going to be purchasing stuff for a while, because between my birthday and picking up a couple new things, I've just got a lot of items to try right now. So I'm like kind of low-key on a no-buy because I just have a lot of stuff I need to try. But it looks so stunning, and I'm so excited to be using it. Gosh, yeah, the tones in this just look gorgeous. And the packaging, oh, the packaging is so insanely stunning. Like, Manny, if Manny knows how to do anything, it's freaking packaging. Knocks it out of the park every stinking time. So the next products, these were decluttered to me for my birthday from some friends in the community. The first product is from NARS. It's their Laguna cream bronzer. And yeah, that's what this looks like. I don't know. It says Sunkissed Bronzing Cream shade Laguna. So I don't know if this is the lightest one or not. I would have to look. But honestly, my friend decluttered it to me because she said it was a bit deep for her. And I could definitely, I'm wearing it today, and I could definitely see how it could run a little bit deep. I did go in with a really light hand because she said that. But I will say formulation wise, this is very nice. It's really creamy and emollient. It blended out super easy. I literally had no issues with that. I'm really excited to test the wear time and whatnot. I know this is like a really hyped up product right now, and I initially didn't pick it up because I was kind of unsure about if I would love the shades or not. So I'm really happy to be able to try this, and I'm really grateful that they thought of me when they were decluttering it. So I'm really excited about that. The next item that was decluttered to me that I've literally been freaking obsessed with is the Indie Glam Face Palette from Indie and Natasha Denona. And I'm like shooketh that this does not have more hype. Like I'm truly blown away because holy shit, you guys. I have been reaching for this pretty much nonstop. It's all I took with me on our weekend away. It's all I was using the week before. Like, I'm literally obsessed with it. It's the light shade. And like, I know it's just like the most basic neutral tones, like whatever, but that's what I like. I like these kinds of tones. These shimmers are absolutely gorgeous. I feel like this formula is a little bit different than in her normal palettes. I feel like it's more reflective, more glittery, really beautiful, stays on the eye great. The formula is gorgeous. And then the product that I was most shocked about loving is the blush. I'm literally so obsessed with this blush. The tone has me screaming. It is so stinking beautiful. Like, it's the only blush I want to use. And it's interesting because the formula is a little bit more, I don't think hard pressed is the right word. It might be a little more like stiff, if you will. But I don't have any issues at all applying it or blending it out or anything. It is so freaking stunning. And then the highlighter is like beautiful as well. It's a little more blinding than I typically go for, but it's still really beautiful. So yeah, I'm like shook if they were decluttering it, and I'm so happy they decluttered it to me. But oh my gosh, it is so good. I highly recommend this if you're just looking for like a great everyday all-in-one situation, because I also think that this crease shade, you could even use it as a bronzer if you wanted to. I know the pan's a little small, but like if you were in a pinch, I think that you could do that and it would make a really nice all-in-one. But I have been loving this. Like, I've had to quite literally force myself to put it down. Like, that's how much I've been loving it. The last item in this haul, I'm just like making sure I'm like I got everything right. I think that I did. There were a lot of other items that were like gifted to me and decluttered to me as well. I'm not going through all of them. I just went through like the big ones. But this was sent to me for my birthday from a friend in the community. It is the Adept and Heather Austin collab. And I have not tried any of Adept's like larger palettes ever, but they always look so beautiful. So I am so excited to try this. I have swatched some of these shimmers because I just could not help myself. So stinking pretty. Oh man, this is so beautiful. And like the thing is too, like the color story is not something that I would typically pick up or gravitate toward, but I already feel like inspired by it. Like I was already looking and I was like, oh, like I could do this quad, like, you know what I mean? So I feel like even though the color story is different, it's like cohesive. And there are so many shifty shades in here, you guys. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, I am really excited. I definitely felt really spoiled for my birthday. If there is anything in particular, like I literally showed you guys 4 different palettes. If you would like to see a 3 looks 1 palette with any of these, please drop it in the comments so I can be sure to add them to my list. Like I said, I am working on the Indie Glam one, but just let me know so I know that's something you'd be interested in. And then, yeah, I'm so excited about all this other stuff. I'm going to be trying it out, trying it on for you guys. If there's something particular you would want to see filmed, let me know as well. And yeah, woo, I love new makeup. And a lot of this isn't even new. It's like old stuff, but it's new to me. So yeah, anyways, this was so much fun to film. And thank you all so much for watching. Per usual, I appreciate it. I love you guys. I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.